the daytime outside the curfew hours. Mr. Speaker, I'll now make some proposals to ensuring peace and stability. Mr. Speaker, while appealing for the review of the curfew on Wale Wale, let me put on record that it is the principle that matter. Constituents that I represent on this matter are mixed tribe. Arguably, many of them are not Mampusis. So it is important we leave about politics and tribe on this matter. Respectfully, Mr. Speaker, I appeal that government lifts the curfew to bring life to normalcy in Wale Wale. Mr. Speaker, I have few suggestions that I think the government should consider in the interim while the relevant authorities deal with the underlying cause of the conflict. Number one, the Interior Minister should enhance the patrols and escort for travelers in the affected routes. I understand that vehicles are attacked under military or police escort in some of these areas, but this has never happened in the case of Wale Wale, and I believe it is workable. Number two, the police intelligence units must be deployed to affected areas to identify perpetrators akin to the approach they use in arresting armed robbers. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, the police service should enhance community engagement to elicit community support towards fighting the activities of these criminals. A call for direction, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I wish to appeal to you to direct that a full-scale investigation be carried out to delve into the death of 2 persons in the last 2 weeks in the hands of the security. This will bring justice to the families of the deceased. I make this application considerate of the fact that the police are already investigating the attack and murder of innocent travelers through Bolgatanga-Wale Wale-Tambali route. Mr. Speaker, thank you once again for the opportunity to make this statement, and I will kindly urge on you to consider this application as duly submitted. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, let me be frank with you. This particular statement went through a lot of discussion before its admittance. And therefore, we are going to be very, very circumspect in the comments. So the statement has been made, it has been captured, but I will only restrict it to leadership to make comments on it. We should know So, leadership, I will make you to comment, but you are also advised to be guided, please. Yes, Minority Chief Whip.
Speaker, let me thank you and the First Deputy, as you rightly observed, that this morning we had to engage extensively to come to some good conclusion on same matter. I show complete solidarity to our colleague and his constituents. Quite unfortunate. Speaker, we've heard in the media space a reportage on this same matter, and I am happy that Parliament has found space for it to be entertained. We've read reports of excesses, some excess action staged on the part of the military and some security agencies, allegedly. So first of all, I think the national security outfit would have to up their surveillance, patrol, and activities in these areas aforementioned. It's equally important that we comment more responsibly on this subject matter. so that the matter doesn't get out of hand, the matter is controlled to a good conclusion. I have a lot of confidence in our own colleague, the Honorable Muntaka, who has shown promise in such subject matters. The House must show leadership, though, Speaker. Quite unfortunate, we don't have our Committee on Defense and Interior constituted. We also don't have our Committee on Intelligence constituted. What do we do so that we can still navigate properly and be security conscious and not to allow the matter to degenerate? Speaker, I dare suggest that it's important Parliament doesn't rest on its oars. We need to go in. We are the representative of the people, regardless of the fact that we have security experts in these matters. We must also bring hands to bear and help the security outfit to navigate properly. To that end, I would wish to suggest that, Speaker, you give some consequential directives. This matter is raging on day by day. And my fear is that until something is done collectively from the outfit of Parliament and the outfit of our security agencies, it may degenerate. And we may come back to talk about this same matter and lament about it. So probably we can have a closed sitting. We can have a closed sitting, and because the military has also been mentioned in same matter, it is no more of an internal security concern. We can bring the Interior Minister and the Defense Minister at the same platform to carry us along. And Speaker, it should not be one-off. It should not just be one-off. We have to sustain a monitoring effort. The next 1 month or two, there should be a regular briefing on same subject matter, and it's important that security agencies and Parliament collaborate. It's unfortunate the needless loss of lives in these areas, and then the maker of the statement, the Honorable Kabiru, posits that the imposition of curfew, I'm not a security expert, but he gives a certain background which comes to support his conclusion that the imposition of curfew at Wale Wale is a suspect, and therefore it has to be reviewed. I cannot sit here and draw judgment. He is a member of Parliament from the area, and I'm sure he has good reasons to say what he said. But be as it may, I think we should, Speaker, as a matter of urgency, program the Defense Minister and the Interior Minister to appear before this House, and for us to get some briefing, and then this House will also be positioned, and the Member of Parliament can make the necessary input to help navigate the situation. We cannot wait until it gets out of hand, and we can only thank God that the matter hasn't degenerated so badly. But it's urgent that if we don't do anything about it, more lives will be lost, economic activity will be brought to an abrupt end, which will not benefit us as a country. So, Speaker, without more, I will only want to suggest that you give us some directives and ensure that we get the two ministers, both Interior and Defense, to attend upon this House at a closed sitting, mainly because of the subject matter, at a closed sitting, for us to purgate and engage appropriately on the same subject matter. I thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Majority Leadership.
Speaker, let me seek your leave to defer to the Honorable Tobu on this matter. I thank you.
Yes, Honorable Peter, I hope you take into consideration the earlier caution. So the floor is yours now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity, and let me thank leadership for yielding to me to make very important comments, as I feel very strongly about the statement that has just been delivered by my brother. The Police Intelligence Department, by the Honorable Chief Whip, Honorable Anodompre, that we should allow the Minister of Defense, the Minister of Interior, in a closed sitting for them to give us update as what is happening in northern Ghana, particularly in relation to the Boko area. That is now gradually becoming a Boko area, including the Walewale area. I think it's a matter of worry to all of us. But I also want to recommend that apart from the defense minister and the interior minister, we should get the two chairmen of the two regional security councils involved. The chairman of the Upper East Regional Security Council and the chairman of the Northeast Regional Security Council, for them to come and brief this House what is actually going on. How can we come together as a nation to ensure that this matter is nipped in the bud? Pretended justice is the greatest form of injustice. And as cautious as I am, Mr. Speaker, I want to draw the curtains here, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Yes, honorable members, I think yes. So please schedule them and let them come. If the matter is so sensitive that we have to have them in closed sitting, we will do that. So I'll leave it with